Mo, that's the one.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is No Pressure, a.k.a. 33rd and 1/3 podcast.
Yes, sir, man.
Yup.
We are in the building. How y'all doing today, fellas?
We good, man.
All right.
Good.
Everything
I'm
is cool. All right.
Cool.
I just wanted to do a wellness check first,
Yeah,
man. Gotta ask y'all how y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? While all of us are in. So anyway, goodness gracious, man. So before we start, man, let us introduce ourselves. I am your boy. I am King Sos. I got my dogs here with me. I will allow them to introduce themselves.
What's funny, bro?
Hey, man, everything funny to me, man. Y'all know, man. It's Zay King, man. I'm always laughing and goddamn giggling about something, man. It's inside thing.
So I thought it was an inside joke too. I want to hear some of that shit.
Yeah, man. Hey,
You probably laughing at so silly ass.
I'm laughing at him. You know I'm laughing at him.
Anyway, man, yeah, Chico Suave. We in here again, sturdy as ever. You know, same old shit.
Yeah, man.
Kicking it off. So what's going on, Sos, man? What we got going on today? We're gonna go ahead and give our condolences off to John Lewis.
Yeah, we should.
So we should.
We should.
Rest in peace to John Lewis, someone who was very pivotal in, civil rights. He's up there with the elite, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, a whole host of others. So
Yeah.
we will be offering our condolences to Mr. John Lewis. He deserves it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
too.
he was a very pivotal, like you said, pivotal person in the civil rights movement. One of the last few people who was cool and with Dr. King, man. One of the last people that left. Well, he ain't. Well, Jesse Jackson last now. He the only one. We don't really know how we feel about him no more.
That shit so wishy-washy.
I don't even know where Jesse is right now, man.
I'm surprised he ain't pop up yet.
I saw him the
Usually
other
he
day.
do.
I saw him. He was standing by. He didn't go to the funeral or anything, but he was standing by the casket, John Lewis casket, crying and stuff. I think he was in. I don't know where he was at. He was somewhere, wherever they had the body at some point. Jesse Jackson was out there crying.
Usually, just pop up everywhere.
Had that little bubble coming out his nose.
The snot bubble. He was crying
The
that
snot
hard.
bubble? You really saw the snot
Nah,
bubble?
nah.
I said, goddamn, he
I
was
was
crying
about to
hard
say,
in the bitch.
I think by the time when he was crying and he
Over
was
Barack Obama when he
yeah,
lost.
yeah, and
Yeah.
he was
Like-
then,
You cried what?
You don't remember that? When
No.
Barack Obama, he won his inauguration and they flashed to Jesse Jackson.
Yeah.
And he was crying and he looked like a fucking koala bear.
that nigga face was so wet, man.
Yeah, he was going. I think he was, because that was around the time when Jesse kind of like said Barack should have his balls cut off or something like that. You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah,
You remember
somebody-
just said that, man?
Yeah, he was hating on him big
You
time.
should cut his fucking balls off and hand it to him.
Why he was going so hard at Obama?
Because I think
Hate.
Yeah, I was trying to be politically correct.
Yeah.
That's what it was, man. He was
Just
hating.
fucked
hate,
up.
hating that
is
nigga, man.
fucked up.
Barack Obama done did some shit that he couldn't get. Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
he
much. He's
couldn't
been
do.
trying to do for
Yeah.
a long time.
But why would he feel that way? I mean, the difference was it was the timing. He tried it in '88.
And he ain't Obama though. Jesse ain't Obama either though.
Correct. But that was '88 as opposed to
2008.
2008. Come
Yeah.
on,
Jesse
man.
Jackson ain't gonna never make it, dog. He was gonna get though. He wasn't the guy. He wasn't the guy. He wasn't the guy.
But you still don't have to wish a man to get.
Nah,
his
that's
balls
hate.
cut
That's
off.
straight up
So
hate.
was that tears of joy or tear like I hate this nigga?
I think it was both. I think it was a mixture of both, man.
Everybody know I'm a hater.
It's already out there.
Yeah, damn, everybody know I'm a goddamn hater. And I gotta stand here and face this shit.
Look up the picture. It's him doing this. He's
He like,
like he got that Dr. Evil from Austin Powers
Yeah,
thing going on,
yeah.
and then he was crying and shit.
Yeah.
That now, if memes were a big thing in '08, that shit would have been
would've been
going
one.
for a long time. I think that would
That'd
have
been
went
bigger
longer
than
than
Jordan.
Michael. Yeah,
That'd
that's
been-
what I'm gonna
that'd been
say.
bigger than that
It'd been
crying
bigger than
Jordan.
Mike.
Yep.
crying
You know what I'm
Jesse. That should have been crazy.
Somebody need to remake that shit though. That picture's still out there, so they still can make it a meme.
Oh yeah.
That's possible.
It's still out there.
Yeah.
We supposed to been talking about John
Oh yeah, we
Lewis,
kind of got through off.
but we make everything a joke. Even though it was a sad occasion that but he lived a long, good life though, man. He
How old
seen
was
a
he?
lot of stuff.
How old was he? You know?
I can't remember how
Ooh,
old
he was
up there
80.
though.
He was in his 80s, if
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not mistaken.
He was up
Wow,
there
so
though.
He lived a long, full life, man.
Yeah.
That said that man was the son of a sharecropper.
Yeah.
God damn.
You know what? I mean, that's almost a slave, bro.
Damn.
Not a slave, but his grandparent probably was.
Yeah.
You know, if your parent was sharecroppers,
Mm-hmm.
they mean their parent was,
Slaves.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you the son of them, so that's why he
just-
fought so hard. That's why he went so hard
Because he
about
was one
everything.
generation out of that.
Yep.
He saw directly. It
He
wasn't,
probably was still in it a little bit. A
Yeah.
lot of that segregation.
He know.
Shit.
Yeah.
He went through it a little bit.
That man knew his grandparents. He knew what they done told him what they had to go through.
Yeah.
They told him.
True enough. But even to say that even our parents went through a little bit of segregation our age. So I remember my mom talking about how she remember seeing white and blacks. You know what I mean?
Water fountains and shit,
like that.
bathrooms.
So I couldn't imagine the shit he went through. My mom ain't hate it.
My dad, he messed around and he saw. He said he was running under a bridge in Petersburg when he was going to Virginia State University, and he said it was an older white man at the top of the bridge, and he said he didn't realize until he got a couple meters down that the white man spit in his hair.
Oh shit!
This was the '70s. He had an afro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he said by the time he realized what is going on, the dude was already. And it wasn't like he could just run up there and catch him and whoop his ass. But my dad was maybe 20 years old at the time when that shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So
let's fuck something up though.
Yeah. Oh, of course, man. You
Come on,
be ready. Man, you be ready to kill.
You
some
turn my
shit
goddamn fro to a Jerry curl.
Yeah, man.
I'm finna whoop your ass.
You know it. So, I mean, we still deal with prejudices ourselves these days, but they usually have uniforms on.
Yeah, we got to keep the fight going. That John Lewis and everybody else that was with him and before him, we got to keep it going, man.
Yeah.
Take it to the next level.
Most definitely.
That's what we got to do.
Most definitely.
They set the foundation. It's time for us to take it there.
But what can, before we move forward, what do you think we could do to keep that going?
You know what, dog? Remember a couple weeks ago we were talking about reparations and stuff like that, and I kept on talking about like these countries and stuff that we got to go after. I know I just be popping sometimes, just be saying shit. I don't got the power to do these things for real. I just be putting ideas out there so somebody else who got the power, got the know-how, can go out there and do something about it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And what I had saw the other day was that, our brother T.I., he got this little thing on his website where you can go on there and sign this petition because they trying to get this money from this company who was partaking in the slave trade.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. I seen something like that. I heard
if
about
you can go to this one thing that I did the other day, you go to users.org, users.org, sign a petition. They're going to take it to this company who are already admitted to participate in the slave trade. They trying to get some money out of these companies to give to everybody. If you go to the thing, it got everything laid out.
Say it one more time for the people that don't know.
Users.org. Go there and sign a petition. If y'all want to really be a part of getting something done, and you feel like you've been done wrong, and we know you have. Yeah. So that's one thing that I know right now that we can get done. Stuff like that.
Right.
Things like that. I know I be saying a lot of stuff and just be. Sometimes I don't be just talking. I just be putting ideas out there.
Hey, we with you, bro. We with you.
Yeah.
It's crazy how you said that, and it's really
and not somebody out there doing something.
Yeah,
not something going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah. That's this one step. We're gonna keep going even further than that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who we know that done been a part of some shit, we got to get it up out of them.
Hold them responsible, hold them accountable.
Yep.
I'm with you, but I agree with that totally. But we already talked plenty of times about what we got to do to make ourselves accountable. You know what I mean? So I think that kind of goes without saying. So. But that was a real good idea. I'm glad you put that information out there, man.
Yeah,
straight up.
Yeah, they're real, man.
Well,
for the most part, though, man, our condolences go out to John Lewis, though, man.
Yeah, man.
Yep, definitely, most definitely.
So on behalf of No Pressure, 33rd and 1/3, rest in peace to John Lewis. It was also C.T. Vivian, if I'm not mistaken. He passed away the same day as John Lewis. He was also one of the founding members of the civil rights movements as well. So just give our condolences to him for his movement, keeping his feet moving. Thank you, sir. You are more than appreciated.
Yeah.
More than appreciated.
And y'all know Herman Cain died too, man.
Yeah, I seen
y'all
that
saw
too.
that? He
Yeah.
died of COVID-19.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. Like, dang.
How y'all feel about that?
We
Man.
Yeah,
hey,
I'm sorry. I
don't with death on nobody, bro. Man, dead. It's sad, man. Man, family, they going through it. It messed up, but
that's fucked up. You put us on blast like that. Like you just.
You know how when he was alive, shit, nigga was cussing him out.
R.I.P.
Shit. Yeah, that's all he get. That's it.
R.I.P. Herman Cain.
Real talk.
And the sad part about it is he caught it at that damn convention.
Yeah, I heard that.
Trump.
Too. He caught it at a Trump
convention. Yeah,
y'all
he shouldn't have been his ass though.
Y'all take this shit serious, man.
For real.
Take this COVID-19 shit serious, man. These people are dying for real, man. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. That's all I want to say. I ain't saying nothing else about it. I'm
huh?
through with it.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. On a lighter note, man, what's going on with this sports? Sports is more active now. Way more active. They got games. Baseball, they got cutout figures in the stands now.
Shit. Yeah.
See that shit?
Teleprompters up there with fake people
Real
up there and
talk.
shit.
Hey, real quick though, you know I heard they charge motherfuckers to let them put their shit out there.
But that makes sense.
kinda-
Imagine if we was up there on that screen with with the no pressure shirt on, with that advertisement. And every time the ball
That's a
comes out of the court,
motherfucker though.
gotta
That's
pay.
a person.
You gotta pay though.
you gotta pay for that.
Dog, you charging me to put my picture in that seat?
Hell yeah.
But what if they season holders?
It's like a ticket.
But
it's a
It's
ticket.
like
Yeah.
buying a ticket, bro.
But it's season holders though.
You
Like,
still gotta pay for your season ticket.
so I guess whatever you pay for the season,
It's
hey,
like
send
buying-
us a picture, send
it's
us a
like
selfie,
buying a ticket, yeah.
and we're gonna put you in your seat that you usually
Yeah,
sit
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
But you
Watch it
still
on
watch
TV,
it at the
watch it
comfort
from
of your own.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Give my money
Dumb,
back.
right? Give my fucking money.
Give my money back.
See, you
But-
feel me? I ain't paying for that shit.
Fuck
Now
no.
they want to. We advertise.
It's advertisement. That what you got to use like that. You gotta pay for it and think about it on your own.
No, hold on. This, yeah, but me as a person,
No, hell
Hey.
no, not just have my face on fucking TV.
But you as a person, if you just put your face on TV, that's on you.
man, them
You
guys
gotta
ain't
put.
gonna
You
say
gotta.
that shit.
You gotta. They go. I seen Chance the Rapper in there.
Where?
If you had on the at the game on the
You
screen.
ain't see that nigga there. You seen his cardboard there.
Yeah.
No, it was they had a screen, right? You know, it's a screen. Brun coming up the court.
Yeah, and the
I can
screen
see
in the
Chance
back.
right. He moving and everything. Like it's like he at the game, but he's not at the game. It might have been an old clip of him doing something.
You
and
said it right. He ain't at the game.
He ain't at the game for real. But if he had on like a Chance the Rapper shirt or
Yeah.
whatever, and he, with his new album coming out, that's advertisement for him.
Yeah.
But that's Chance the Rapper. I'm talking about some regular dude shit. It's not beneficial on some regular.
You got to make it beneficial. You know, even if a regular dude sitting right there, if a regular dude put on, hey, I sell dope. Everybody know that nigga sell dope.
I'm not talking about if you're trying to advertise something. You talking about advertise something. I'm just saying a fan.
Regular speaking.
And they paying for that. It's
A
just
season
like
ticket
paying
holder.
for a
Is this
ticket
all you
to
want to
stay
do?
at
Just
home.
sit there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Now that's not that person though. You want to pay
That's
for
what I'm
that.
talking about. Why would you pay for that? That's why
Yeah,
I'm getting
I don't
at.
get it
Like
either.
I don't get that
Just to
part.
be seen. Just to be seen.
I see it like
I
from
don't-
your
I
point of
don't-
view, from like a business aspect.
Yeah, yeah.
I get your point.
Yeah,
I get it.
Business, I agree with that totally. But
Yeah.
just me, so I can be on a plastic cardboard or some shit. Nah, man.
Yeah, fuck all that.
I keep that
Yeah,
money.
you got-
Get my
hey.
money back, or at least give me half.
Yeah, I keep it.
Oh, yeah,
Period.
for real.
Just watch that shit at home.
Or I'm going next season for free.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whatever it is.
So they
Fuck all
still even the people that already paid for their season ticket before the COVID came, right? They still got to charge them to be. I already paid.
Yeah, true.
So they should automatically.
I should be automatically up
You should
there.
automatically be up there.
You would think though, cause remember I was telling you I was supposed to go to a Lakers game and then the COVID shit hit.
They put you on the screen.
What, fuck no, I didn't even make it that far. They Ticketmaster told me they wasn't gonna get my money back because COVID shit wasn't part of the insurance claim. Like
What?
fucking a pandemic supposed to be scheduled. You know what I mean? Inside the insurance claim, like I knew that was supposed to be in. They eventually gave it to me, but they was going off the limb of saying that it wasn't. It was postponed. It wasn't canceled. So long as
That's some bullshit.
Long as
But
the people that's actually keeping it saying that hey, we just postponing it, we not canceling the event, they ain't gonna get your money back.
Yeah.
Now if I would call the motherfuckers, I guess, and say hey, I'm sick or whatever the fuck it is, then I guess they would have gave my money back. But I guess it's all in the means of wordplay,
If you
which then
tell-
it fucking make no sense.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
tell them
that
you got
doesn't-
COVID-19, they would have gave you your
I
money
guess
back.
so, but being that the COVID hit and they shut everything down at that time, it wasn't like I could go anyway. They was like, nah, insurance don't cover that. So they held on my money for a minute before I actually gave it back.
That's crazy.
That's some
That was-
bullshit.
yeah, that was some
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's
bullshit,
straight
bro.
bullshit, man.
Yep.
But fuck all that with them tickets, man. I'm just glad people are playing sports.
I'm glad too.
I
Man.
just real quick, I just want to shout out the New York Liberty. You know, I read and I saw it, and I also read it that they did something very profound to me. During the national anthem, they walked off.
Damn.
Yep.
Just straight walked off the damn court.
To me, that was a big deal. You
Damn.
know, like because they've been popping shit about people kneeling during the anthem for a long time.
Yep.
For them to do that, that was a real bold fucking move, man.
I fuck with that.
Yeah,
I fuck with
that right there is like, all right, y'all got a problem with us kneeling, we gonna do you one even better.
Cause when I be at a sporting event or whatever, and they be playing the damn national anthem, I be sitting in my chair eating popcorn, drinking soda.
Yeah.
I don't care nothing about that.
Even before all this
Yeah,
shit.
before all
this
of this, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been sitting down in my chair drinking soda while they doing it, drinking my beer.
I
You
remember
and other
doing that shit when I
social
was in
justice.
elementary school.
And people looking at
Honestly.
me crazy. People looking at me crazy like, man, you gonna stand up?
Yeah, real shit.
You gonna SMD?
SMD.
You gonna SMD? Then I stand up. I mean,
That man said SMD.
Damn.
Pulled it out.
Damn.
but yeah, man.
So-
Hey, speaking of WNBA though, I heard that Kyrie Irving giving out $1.5 million to the WNBA. because they gonna lose a lot of salary.
I read that.
So he giving 1.5 to the players who ain't gonna play this season.
I read
and
that.
not gonna get paid. So that's a good noble thing. He's a guy that's standing beside what he believe in, man.
Yeah, he's all the way with it.
He giving donations to players that's not making it to the
WNBA. No, you got WNBA
he's
players,
donating
right?
his salary.
Some of them not gonna play due to like the COVID-19 and social injustice stuff. Some of them ain't playing, so they're not gonna get paid.
Yep.
He paying them.
Okay.
He helping. He gonna help pay them.
Yeah, he
Okay.
put
The one that not gonna
1.5.
play. Yeah, he put 1.5 mil in.
That's really good that he doing that, but ultimately, man, these organizations has the money to pay these people, and it's fucked up.
That's bullshit.
He's
You right.
fucked up. You know what I mean? Which
You
is
right.
good, and it's a blessing that he's able to do that shit. You know what I mean? But it shouldn't have to get to that point.
That he got to come out his pocket.
He got to
do
come
it.
out his pocket. You know what I mean? But it's very, very good that he's doing that shit.
Yeah, why Gatorade and Nike ain't doing that? You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Even though y'all don't own the WNBA, but y'all make a lot of money off
Endorsements.
of it. Yeah, so y'all need to be putting up some bread. Y'all saying y'all down for social injustice, right? I mean, y'all down for the Black Lives Matter, right? Show it.
Yep.
And we need to see it.
Yep.
It don't need to be y'all talking about it. We need to see it.
I agree.
Yeah, it's exposure. That's what it is. 2020 been exposing a lot of shit. Just showing exactly what's going on, how businesses are, what they truly and really care about. And they don't care about people. They care about the money. And it's people like Kyrie Irving who, when they make moves like that, it gives you an outlook on how this shit is going. Because like you said, they got the money.
Yeah, they got it.
They got the money. So it should be something set in place for players when something like this happens. But they don't usually have that. You know, and that kind of affects football. You know, with everything that's going on right now with football, it's a lot of players that are not coming back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they're not going to eat because in their contracts, that's kind of, they don't have a clause for that. You understand what I'm saying? So that kind of hurts them. You know?
A lot of players done opted out of this season already before it even start, before it even get there.
Yeah.
They already said they ain't playing.
True. You know, I just thought about it too. It was so even more fucked up. A lot of those players, man, we had talked about a lot of those organizations actually getting some of that SBA loan too as well. What the fuck they got that loan for if they ain't gonna pay people?
For real.
You know, what's the point of getting it? You know what I mean?
Greed,
It's like,
man.
doesn't that make sense? Like, that was the point of the disaster?
Well, I mean, I don't think they need that much money to keep the lights on.
No, of course not. I'm just saying
They shouldn't even been getting no SBA loan in the first place.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. But
Nah,
the fact
'cause
that they got it, you ain't got no excuse not to be paying your employees.
Yeah.
They get a lot of money anyway, man, from sponsorships, you know what I'm saying? Partnering up with people through, you know, major corporations like Nike and all that other stuff. I ain't want to say no names, but they get big checks, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially from just filming their games on television. So when I heard stuff like that, like, what do y'all need that extra money for? Well, how are you going to disperse it? Like, what are you going to do with it?
You giving back to the community, what you doing?
You know that ain't the truth.
Yeah.
That was I know that was a rhetorical
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
You know they ain't the fucking truth. They ain't doing that.
Nah, they ain't fucking with us like that.
Yeah. You got a son that play football. What they doing? They saying much? Because sports back on their end as well. So
They practicing.
they practicing. That's pretty much it. They doing.
They practicing, but from in our county, they're saying that the season got pushed back 2 weeks.
Okay.
So, but that's not stopping them from practicing. You know what I'm saying?
They still out there.
They still gearing up, but they really, when I ask them, they really have no idea of what's about to happen. They just as clueless as everybody else is.
Yeah.
They just want to play. That's all they want to do.
You think the coaches really care? A lot of them coaches, that's all they know is football.
I think it's some of that, but then it's also they need the money too because they get paid for that shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand. Like I mean, if the professional sports is confused, and don't understand what's going on, and they doing bubbles and all this stuff, they got so many protocols. How could a high school really go through the same? They can't. They don't have even the right stuff to do all the things that these people are doing. Like, are you gonna give COVID tests to all these kids? Or are you gonna do all these things you need to do? They ain't gonna be able to do it all. So it's gonna fuck up.
It's a lot that comes with that.
People gonna get COVID. Some kids gonna get it.
Yeah.
A lot of them gonna get it.
Yeah, and this is a contact sport, so it ain't like
Yeah, they gonna
social
get it.
distancing out there.
They gonna
Fuck.
get it.
Because I just wanted to add something. Like, it was a summer camp here in Georgia that they found out 200 of the children that had been going caught COVID-19. So think about a football team.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what are they? Yeah, they taking the temperature before they actually go into practice and do their weightlifting. But that
ain't doing nothing.
That ain't doing nothing because if somebody's asymptomatic,
It don't matter.
it don't matter. So I don't know, man. I just tell them, man, just make sure you keep your mask on. It's keeping him active. It's keeping him out the house. You know, doing something.
It's
you know?
still hard though, because we all play sports. We all been in locker rooms as teenagers. We be fucking around in the locker room.
Oh yeah.
So
Facts.
It's really gonna be hard to kind of
Slap boxing, wrestling, all
wrestling.
type
It's
of
constantly
Bullshitting
wrestling
around,
and
yeah.
bullshit, horse playing going
Yeah, playing around
You know
and
what I
shit.
mean? So it's gonna.
Motherfuckers not thinking about no social distancing.
Nah,
in
man.
no locker room.
Nope.
Nah, especially not with a full contact sport like football. They ain't worried about it. That's the last thing they worried about.
Yep.
You know, but they don't got the pads on. To answer furthermore into what you was asking, they don't got the pads right now. They just got helmets. They just put the helmets on this week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. And then just to add just the one more thing about it is like the way they're gonna be playing the games if they actually have a season. Like ain't none of that going to the stadium.
Nah.
Like
Well, we know that part. We
Right.
ain't even worried about that.
yeah, I'm
What
just
about
saying.
the kids?
Yeah, the kids. So there's no going to the stadium. So I think they're gonna have to set up where you can only watch it from online or something like that. The game.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Everything going that way. You know, obviously y'all got all that information too. Everything going virtual, even schooling, all that.
Yeah.
So not only we watching football games online, we basically let our kids learn from our home now. So
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. What y'all think about that?
Hey, it's gonna be a task, man. It's gonna be crazy. They need to do something for the parents. They need to give everybody an EBT card or something, man.
They did actually. You know, actually.
They gave out EBT
I won't say
cards.
give out EBT,
They
but
need to though.
if you're actually receiving some form of benefits from government assistance, they actually give an additional. I think it's $500 per child or $250, I believe.
Really?
$250 per child in the household on the EBT.
But what about people who don't get it?
Right.
You got to give it to somebody.
You have to
Apply for it.
Apply.
Well, so
And
when-
I
so-
was actually my fault.
No, you
I
good.
should have sent it to y'all, but I should have sent y'all the link the other day. I make sure I get it over to y'all boys.
I take them
But
goddamn
it's-
EBT ducats.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's
In
on
a
there.
heartbeat.
Man,
Anything extra right now is a blessing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I take that pink and green card
Yeah, man.
Straight
I'll stroll right in that grocery store.
and swipe a dike that thing.
You just swipe a what?
Swipe a dike. You got them get here.
Yeah, but go to dfcs.georgia.gov for everybody that live in Georgia and go in there and apply for it. You know, for the most part, see if you qualify to getting that assistance.
You said DFCS Georgia.
.georgia.gov.
Is it Georgia spelled all the way out?
Yeah, Georgia spelled all the way out.
All right.
.gov and go ahead and apply and see if you are qualified for it.
That's what
and
we
that'll
about.
give
We
you
about
assistance.
helping the people, baby. We about helping the people, man.
Yeah, we part of the movement. We trying to get you somewhere, man.
Yeah, man.
Cause you got to feed the kid. Ain't no more school lunch. You got to feed them. You got to have breakfast.
Now, what I will say is, in the county that you and our children go to, they're still trying to set up something for the school year to where as parents can actually go pick up food for the duration of a week. Right?
Okay, like a little package.
Yeah, like a little package, like you give your kids breakfast and lunch.
Yeah.
So for the parents who aren't working at home along with their kids, and they have to go out, they don't have to worry about what their kids have to eat.
That was up, man.
What's the parents going to do, though? Like, what about the parents that actually got to go to work?
I feel sorry for them because if they don't have older children,
Yeah.
like, cause you got some parents that still got daycare age children, and luckily, like I said, we got teenagers.
Yeah, so we can.
So it's easier for us, you know what I'm saying? But the ones that got like the elementary school kids, that's gonna be a tough one for them, man. This whole thing just puts stuff in perspective, but then it can also put you in a bind too with our normalcy, our everyday living. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole reset is really forcing people to have to do things. You know what I'm saying? And figure out other ways of how to, make things shake outside of their norm. So
Yeah,
it's a lot, man.
Also, with that being going to it as well, all the single mothers and things of that nature that y'all got extra help. The dads that's willing to help. Play their role and support what they got going on.
You got to allow the father to step in.
Exactly. At this point, disregard all the little dislikes y'all don't like about the motherfucker. All that. What I mean? You got support on the other end, so don't disregard what you got going on. If you gotta go to work and the dad's still active, whatever it is, you still got that help. So don't just
let them get the kids.
You know what I mean? Let them get them.
Exactly. Send them kids and them laptops over there with their daddy.
Yep. Let them help you, man.
Hey.
Yep.
Let them help you, because them kids want to see their daddy, and they want to see their daddy too, man.
Yep. So it goes a
what I'm
long
And
way.
he need to be helping with this thing.
Oh, yeah.
He need to be helping.
Oh yeah.
And let's flip it. If the guy got custody, because there are some brothers.
It's
out
some
there,
brothers out there
Same
with custody,
thing.
yeah.
Same thing.
do the exact same thing
Yep.
with her.
Same
Let her
rules
get them
apply.
kids. As long as ain't nobody doing nothing crazy to them, they ain't got no dangerous type of people around them. The atmosphere is just fine. Then, like you said, let bygones be bygones and come together, man.
Come together. Even if it's for a few weeks or a few semesters, whatever it is.
Something, man.
Let's just get these kids through school.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
just get these
at
kids through
least.
school.
Yeah.
That's a greater cause than what's going on with between you and that person.
Like if one parent, like the parent not together, if one parent is sitting with the kids and doing the work, other parent provide the food. I'm since they at your house and they doing the work over there, I'm gonna bring the food over there and drop it off and say where they got something to eat.
Sure.
You ain't got to worry about none of that.
Trick question though, real quick. With that being said, you think child support should stop if whatever it is? Like, should they cut half on child support? Let's just say, if it was that way and the dad get custody for that few weeks or few days or whatever it is that the kid in school, should they cut child support? They should still continue to pay child support.
They don't do that. They don't like if a man is like doing stuff outside of child support for his kid, they don't cut the child support down.
But no, probably not, because
they don't do that.
I think usually when you go through the child support system, you have to actually go through the court system. That shit just don't happen right away anyway.
It takes time.
So
it takes time.
You got to bring documents and you got to show all type of shit in order to get the shit
that should be something that whoever it is that you're dealing with probably should come up to an agreement. Like, listen, if I'm watching the kid for the week, I'm just chop half or whatever it is. I don't know. You know what I mean? I think that should play a fold in.
I think that's
some form of understanding between the two.
It is reasonable, but from a government perspective, it's just too many loopholes that you got to go through in order to do that. You know what I'm saying?
For right now, because it happens too.
But I'm saying that's how they ain't made no changes yet, right? You saying for right now, but until they make those changes, it's just how it is, and it's common sense to you. It's common sense to him. It's common sense to me. But the way it's set up, nah.
Damn, man. I figured that if a guy was or a woman who don't have custody of the kids, if they were giving money, if they already on child support and they giving money to outside of that should be automatically taken in consideration. But I mean, I guess not. I guess it ain't like you say. It comes to the agreement of the two people, of the two parents.
A very clear understanding too, because let's just say if this person literally going through the court system, and they're giving this person this money anyway, but if they're not going through the court system to have that clear understanding with the individual, they could come back and be like, "Yo, you weren't paying me shit." You know what I mean? And it'll bite them in the ass later.
They can flex on you.
You know what I mean? So
they can get you.
Really have to have very thorough details on what you're doing.
Yeah, it's kind of beneficial for someone to actually go through that system in certain scenarios, right? Like it's fucked up on the end of, okay, this is common sense right here. Can we make this happen? I'm paying you for this right here, but now that I'm getting the kids more, can I take some off of it, right?
Yeah.
But they ain't gonna do that. So that's the part that's kind of fucked up, right? But the other side of it is, like he said, if you paying just that person, you understand what I'm saying? Then they can go back later on and when they mad at you and be like,
he ain't paid in 5 months, but you you've been giving it.
Been paying. You've been giving her checks, or you've been giving money orders and stuff like that. And then now you gotta
ain't no paper trail behind it.
Yeah,
because it ain't going through the system.
Hold on, it depends. If you go to the bank and you get a printout of all them checks, then you could turn that into child support, and they can say, okay, yeah, he has been paying. Yeah. Especially if it's for the amount that has been requested. You understand what I'm saying? So cover your ass, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but back on that virtual school thing though, man. What about the kids who need school? Like, who they don't have a stable home. Yep. And when they go to school, they feel like, okay, now I'm in a safe place. Yep. I'm gonna eat. People gonna care about me here. Yep. And some kids get abused at home, and people don't know it until they come to school. Like when teachers might notice it, or somebody at the school might, hey, this kid having problems at home. Yeah, they can tell. But if it's virtual school, you're not going to school. What's gonna happen to them kids? We ain't gonna know about it. Yep. It ain't gonna be around no more.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about that instance because we even talked about that.
Unfortunate kids
outside of the camera. Like it's some children that got some fucked up situations at the crib, and
school is their outlet.
School is their outlet, man. They don't even have that now. And it's like, you might have some parents that just don't even care about education.
They don't have education themselves. They can't do nothing with these kids.
Or they may just not care.
Yeah.
Right? They may not care about that child's welfare, period. You know what I'm saying?
They don't care.
Yeah. They don't want to help with homework. They don't want to help even with the program with you being able to go pick up the food. It might be a parent that's not wanting to do that, not even want to go pick the damn food up so they can have something for their child to eat throughout the week.
Also, even if the ones that want to help, but someone that just financially can't go buy laptops or tablets and things like that to make sure the kid has they stuff they need to get on the internet, or can't even afford internet at their household, whatever it may be. Like, not everybody got Wi-Fi.
Everybody can't.
Right.
Some people gonna suffer in this situation.
Yeah, some people.
Some people gonna suffer, man.
Yeah, they got to take that kind of stuff in consideration, man. Yeah, they got to. But what can you do when you can't? Each classroom probably has about 20 some odd kids, and with this social distancing that we need to have in play, I mean, how the hell you gonna do? How you gonna put all these kids in a bubble? with the possibility of them still getting sick, would you gonna let each one of them out individually to walk to class so people it won't be crowded in the hallway?
Yeah.
Like, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a catch-22. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
Yeah.
I think what they're doing is the best situation right now.
For
though.
right now.
The virtual school is the best thing that you can do right now. Until you come up with something different.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, this about the only thing you can do right now.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I
then,
agree.
unfortunately, certain kids have to sacrifice and go through the bad end of it.
The government gonna have to do their job.
Yeah,
They're gonna have to go out to
something.
some of these houses. You know what I'm saying? Go check on these kids. They got to do it.
Something.
You probably wasn't doing it before. You waiting on to see something at school, but now they got to.
They can come knock on my door for the census.
Yeah.
They can come knock on the door to
Straight
check on
up.
Yeah,
children.
they
Straight
come knock
up.
on the door to check on children.
up.
Yeah,
You can do that bullshit. Send somebody to come out.
police ain't doing the shit else.
Straight up.
Come
Shit.
knock on the door for that.
Do a welfare check.
Then that's what I was about to say. You beat me to it. Do a welfare check on these kids that may not be attending the courses, right? To figure out what's going on and figure out how they can help. See, that's what the police should be doing, not just whooping somebody's ass over a fucked up tail light.
Yeah.
No, be interactive in the community.
Help out with this shit.
Help out.
Yeah. And they know what their community look like, so they know which kids kind of like just by the address, they know which ones is going to be, you know what I mean, probably like lack of in that circumstances. So
Get involved, man.
get involved.
Get involved, man. I would try to say be that way for your neighbor, but the way the world is now, it's different, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want you saying shit about what they got going on in their household. So
And we try to mind our business.
yeah,
You try to.
Try to mind your business.
You want to mind your business.
But when it comes to these kids, though, sometimes you got to say something about when it comes to the children.
Yeah,
now.
for real. Even if it ain't
child
yours.
can't defend themselves.
Yeah, even if it ain't yours.
Yeah, because the child is helpless.
Child can't defend themselves
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm talking about the other people that don't want nobody to say nothing to them about the wrong that they fucking doing, you know. But I think that's where self-atonement comes in with us. Like earlier, I asked you what could we do. That's something that we could do for ourselves as a community.
True.
Like what happened to that? You know what I'm saying? I know I think I said this before, but this how it was back in the day. It was you had the turkey, he had the bread, I had the cheese. Somebody else came along with the lemonade, and we all ate together. You know what I'm saying? And Sister Sally down the street, she came with the potato chips, and we took care of each other.
Yep.
But we got out of that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But these kids, man, they're important, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I agree. Yep, man, that's crazy though, man. It's crazy that all this stuff going on. Outside of that too, all this other stuff going on, man. I seen a video in California, man. They found another sighted another UFO flying around in California and Long Beach. And you start seeing that shit more often. So I don't know, y'all believe in that shit?
It's something in the sky.
Hey,
It gotta
man.
be.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. I saw a UFO one time too, man. But I was smoking some purple diesel, so that might have been the reason why I saw something in the sky.
I don't think it was. I don't think it's a might. I think that was the reason why you saw.
Scotty was calling me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big shout to Fabo.
Yeah. Big shout to Fabo. Yeah. Scotty was calling me.
You started to see spaceships on
I
Bankhead?
started to see spaceships on 85.
On 85 in Riverdale.
85 in Riverdale. I saw them. But that's probably why they saw them in Cali.
Yeah.
They know what they doing out there.
they got the
They
good
smoking that
one.
big
Yeah.
gas.
They got the
They
good
seeing
one.
all type of aliens flying around.
All I'm gonna say is this, man. If we can get a drone to get all the way out to Mars, it's got to be some shit that can make its way over here.
We can't think that we the only life form.
We're not.
My opinion.
We are not the only life
I don't
form.
think
This what I say about it. I feel like if it was another life form out there, we would definitely know. Like no. Like not, it wouldn't be no. It's a mystery or whatever. We would know.
I think we
but
know.
who's to
but
say
we
that they're not here?
I think we in denial.
Yeah. Who's to say that we aren't here
I don't
right
know.
now?
Do you really know that it's alien? Do you know?
I said, but who's to
We
say
seen
that?
video.
Who's to say that it's not going on right now? It could be UFOs disguised as Earthlings walking around here right now. You just don't know, bro.
Or they could look just like you. Like fucking Superman look like he human. That nigga from somewhere else.
Y'all hear y'all self.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
Do y'all hear y'all?
Yeah,
Real
I know
shit.
exactly what I'm saying.
How y'all gonna talk so logically about certain things? Then y'all come out to my
That's
it's
men.
aliens walking around
That's men.
with human skin
That's
on.
men,
Real
bro.
talk.
We're
What you-
philosophical even about dumb shit.
So you think they supposed to be green with big eyes?
Right.
Or some
I
shit?
don't know what they look like.
Yeah,
I don't believe
he think
them.
about Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't believe in no aliens. I don't think there's nothing else out here but human. That's
that's
just
how you
my
believe?
opinion. Yeah, I think that Earth is the only planet with life on it. That's what I think.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I
talk.
believe.
Real talk.
I don't believe
Only
that.
people that I ain't gonna say, I was gonna say white folk the only one that believe that shit, but now that I'm seeing it with y'all too,
Yeah.
I see that black people believe it too. But that's the reason why they keep taking their ass out of space, because they trying to find another place with some life on them, they can take their ass damn
They
deal.
can go. I'm not going with them.
Or maybe they stopping something from coming in.
You can't stop.
If something
Maybe it's an agreement.
Come on
like
now,
a treaty.
man.
We got treaties with fucking Russia.
Man, look, man. A human, if it's another life form out there and that motherfucker can get here, they definitely more powerful than we are. Cause we can't get to them.
Yeah,
We
of
can't.
course.
When?
What you mean? They probably already there. Well, they ain't gonna tell us.
Man, they ain't out there. Man, folks ain't got. They ain't. Don't let people think. Don't make these folks make you think that they that smart.
Now look at he getting tongue tied in the motherfucker.
Real shit.
Don't let these folks
Yeah,
make
he
you
ain't
think that they
feeling that
that
shit.
smart, dog. They ain't that smart.
He ain't feeling that.
I
shit.
think so, bro.
They ain't that smart, dog.
I think so.
Do you think we actually made it to the moon?
Possibly. I don't know. I don't even know that about that. I can't trust nothing that they do.
Yeah.
I don't trust shit they do.
So if you can't trust nothing they do, you know what I mean? With them telling us that it ain't no other life form, they don't got no UFO shit.
Nah, well, they be trying to put it out there that it is. That's why they keep on showing you, it was a UFO. But nah, then they'll come out and say, it ain't no UFO, y'all.
But that's people cameras, though. I think now it's more possible because we got the technology now. Before, back in the 50s and shit, when they used to find shit like that,
it wasn't as
you know,
advanced as it
they
is
they
now.
make motherfuckers look crazy. Oh, nah, that motherfucker ain't seen no goddamn UFO. He crazy. Put him in a crazy house. And then now motherfuckers got their cameras out everywhere they go. So now it's more feasible. Just like
You ever saw one?
I ain't never seen
I saw
one.
a couple of videos. I saw some.
I mean, you ever saw like a UFO in real life? Like, you ever
Hell
saw some
no.
shit in the sky that you couldn't explain?
Nah,
but
nah, not yet.
I don't know. I see some weird shit in my life. I ain't seen no UFO.
Nah, I ain't never seen no shit like that either.
But I
Except
think it's
for
possible.
Yeah, you know. I don't believe in that shit, man. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's just all
I don't
about
know.
your
I don't think
beliefs.
it's that. I don't think
I'm
it's
not
out.
ruling it out.
I don't think it's nothing out there, man.
I just ain't ruling it out.
I think so.
I don't think it's nothing out there.
You know what I'm saying? This life we live, man, it's full of all types of surprises. So I ain't ruling nothing out.
Yeah.
And I'm not inclined to believe that we the only life forms is in this big ass galaxy.
Real
man.
talk. When
In
God,
the universe,
Exactly.
the universe stretch out farther than you can imagine. Like
Exactly.
your brain can't even imagine how.
And I
deep
think
it
out
is.
of all the life forms that are in the galaxy, I do not think that we by far are not the most intelligent.
Only one. God was like, yeah, we're gonna make humans and we're gonna stop them. Hell no.
No. He might have made us last just as a give me something to do.
Throw these little motherfuckers out
Yeah.
there.
That's
These
it.
little dumb motherfuckers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're self-destruct.
Wait. I ain't trying to get into the Bible thing because it ain't that takes a whole other level.
Uh-oh.
Right there, cause you know
But
what I'm
that's
saying.
what you do.
I'm saying because if you take it back, if you want to go there now,
No, I'm saying, but
the
that's
Bible
go.
say we were made in His image, so
Let's
that
go.
means that
there you go.
if you make somebody in your own image,
I believe that too.
that's the top. That's the next thing up under you.
I believe that too, but I'm not gonna rule out that it's other life forms.
So he
You know
makes
what
some other stuff out there that not in His image.
No, but like he just
know.
said, it could be
With
somebody.
8, 9
How
arms.
you
And,
know what God doing anyway, bro?
I mean, I'm just saying.
It also say His thoughts are not our thoughts. His ways are not our ways too. So my thing is, I ain't ruling out nothing He doing.
I ain't ruling out nothing neither, but
He
I'm just
bigger
saying.
than me.
I ain't seen no aliens. I don't know nothing about no damn alien.
That's what
I don't believe no damn alien.
Uh,
The motherfuckers ain't came around me. When I see E.T. come to me and sit down beside me, then I know they motherfucker real.
E.T.
Or whoever he look like. He might look like you said, might look like us.
Exactly
Man,
what you just said.
Superman,
God
whoever
made
he
us
is.
in His image, so He could have made them in His image too,
I'm
just
just
like
saying, I
us.
saw a motherfucker look like E.T. at the gas station on the way up here. So
Oh
what
yeah,
that mean?
yeah.
All
True.
right.
It be some big head, long head motherfuckers out
That's what
here.
I'm saying. You never know.
Could have been an alien.
You never know. Their mama could have got it on with
I
that.
believe now. I seen some alien looking motherfuckers.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's
You
some
right.
funny looking motherfuckers out. You don't know what their daddy really is, man.
Yeah, you know, you right.
Yeah,
You ever seen a falling star?
I seen the
Yeah, I
shooting.
seen the shooting star. I seen the shooting
all the
star.
time.
What is it and where does it land?
I don't know where they go. Don't land nowhere.
I'm just saying. I don't rule out nothing, man.
An egg hatched out that motherfucker.
Something, bro.
This big headed ass nigga came out there.
Right. You never know, man.
You definitely never know.
Michael Jordan could be an alien. We may not know.
Yeah,
All that phenomenal stuff him and Kobe did on the court. I'm just saying. I just don't rule out nothing, man. Don't, because this world is a big place, man.
Say these motherfuckers, Michael Jordan go home and just peel the skin off. Like,
You
yeah, man,
never
I've been
know.
wearing this shit all day.
He might be
Yeah.
walking
He
around.
walk funny too.
Let me get up
Walk
out
like
this
an
skin.
alien.
He might be walking around lime green right now.
That nigga walk like a goddamn alien anyway, so he might be one.
I've been wanting to get out this skin all day.
Damn, this shit got
You know what I'm saying? This shit itching anyway. You know,
Uh-huh.
you just don't in that big ass house too,
For real.
by himself.
And the
bro.
pants he be wearing.
Yeah, oh, whoa,
Jeez.
Whoa.
Them jeans.
whoa.
We gonna go there.
Yeah, we could go there real quick. Bro. Mike, stop wearing them pants, dog.
What, he be wearing some Jordache jeans?
No, bruh, like he wears the baggiest pants in the world, man. You can fit 5 people in them fucking jeans with like a leather jacket.
That man still living in the early 90s, man.
Hey.
They comfortable. I guess they comfortable, but not for me, man.
That man still living in his prime when he was the man.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, we all over the place now,
Real
man.
shit.
So we did figure out Michael Jordan or alien. Aliens are real, and Michael Jordan is one of them.
I'm just saying, man, some people that do some phenomenal things physically, you just don't know what their lineage could really be, man. It could be an angel or just
Something.
whatever, man.
That the African lady made that bizarre comments the other day. Remember?
Oh my God.
She was talking about how
People having sex with demons and shit.
demons and medication is made out of alien DNA, and the government is ran by reptiles and shit like that.
See, that's what I'm saying.
What do you think about that?
See, that's type of stuff that make me not believe in the type of stuff.
True,
that type of stuff, because that shit just sounds stupid as hell.
It
to me.
sounds stupid, and it could be a lie, but it's always some truth in
The
each
way this
lie.
world is, man. Thank you. You
it's
said
like,
what I was about to say.
Like, it's some truth.
All I'm
somewhere
saying
in
is this,
between.
man. Like, we get so caught up in what the narrative is behind the cameras.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of the times, man, they be trying to cover up some real shit. So the person that might be saying something that seems crazy might actually be telling the truth some of the time.
So y'all
man.
believe that the medication is made from alien DNA?
I'm not saying that
No.
totally, but
No, she went too far.
So what part was true?
you don't know. I'm just saying some truth
It
could be
might be
somewhere in
demon.
there. I don't
It
know.
might be some demon sperm. You
People
never know.
having sex with demons?
you never know.
I'm
You
quite
don't-
sure some niggas done fuck some bitch, be like, man, this bitch is the devil.
Yep.
You know? Like,
And
man,
it's some
I can't-
women, and it's some women that
Yeah.
fucking do like this nigga is the devil, man. If you think like look at a sociopath or somebody like Jeffrey Dahmer,
Mm-hmm.
you kill somebody and then you put their ass in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? And you just eat.
Oh,
ass.
people got demons. It's demons out here now.
So if there's demons out there, like say for instance, if demons out here and they attached to somebody and they attached to that individual and you having sex with that person, will you be having sex with a demon? If they attached to that individual?
I guess so.
There you go.
I guess
That's
so.
how we.
And then
look at it.
that's how you gonna get sick, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well,
That
you
should give
can.
I guess.
That should end up giving you cancer or whatever.
You can.
later on.
That's
down
why
the
you
line.
got to be careful.
But
when
that's
you
what
fucking.
that's what we talk about soul
we talk
ties
about,
anyway.
yeah.
You know, sex
That
and
ties
transferring
into that.
energy.
Yes, sir.
No,
You
I'm digging
pick
it.
up.
I'm
You pick
digging
up.
it.
Say what
I'm
you're saying.
following it. I'm picking up what you're putting
There
down.
you go. The saying.
I'm
That's the
picking up what
slogan.
you're putting down.
The phrase that pays. I'm picking up what you're
I'm
putting
picking
down.
up what you're putting down. I'm picking it up.
You know.
It take me a little time sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You
know,
need some
I-
little explanation first.
Yeah,
before you
I can't just be like, man, that shit true.
Yeah,
but
that's how we all three of us are like that. Like if you
Yeah.
think about it, like I say that several times when we have these convos. That's why I love that we doing this podcast because really we'll start off and we'll be like, but then we still end up getting to the same destination.
Yeah.
It's just you take your lane,
I take my lane.
I take my lane, he take his lane, but we still end
Get
up
to
at
the same spot at the
spot
same time.
every time. We always start off disagreeing, but then at the end it's like, oh, okay.
You know what,
or
man?
it be 2 out of the 1 or some other
Right.
shit. yeah.
Somebody we gonna all get in there.
But,
sometime.
but everybody got their moment when they gonna buck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody. It's mostly Chico, but
Chico's always bucking.
Chico just buck for the fuck of it. That's what he do.
We just buck master.
Yeah, he just him. Whoosh, that's him.
I got you, man.
He gonna buck, and I think he do it on purpose too. Like,
Sometimes I just don't.
I'm just gonna buck just for the sake of just to fuck.
I'm
with
just
you.
rebellious soul, brother.
Yeah.
That's all.
You know,
what I'm
but
saying?
that's what make this shit good though, man.
You know he gonna buck. He buck weak.
But ooh,
You coming for me?
And you got me last week. Know that that
got your
goddamn
ass
shit,
back.
man.
Yeah.
The goddamn shit you did to me last week. I ain't gonna even get back into it.
but
My fair share.
Yeah. Told you it was somebody's turn today. It was somebody's turn. I said that before we started filming. It's somebody's turn today.
He gonna
man.
buck.
All right, man. So
Hey, y'all seen the Expedition episode when T.O. was talking to Jeezy
I saw a clip of it.
and he asked him about having a Rushmore trap music. What
he
you
was
mean?
saying, I get what you talking about. He was saying that Gucci,
Yeah.
T.I., and Jeezy are the Mount Rushmore of trap.
I believe it.
I believe that.
I believe
I
it.
cold-heartedly believe that.
I
True,
agree.
that's
I
true
definitely
fact.
agree.
Yeah.
There's no disregarding that,
Yep.
but here, but you got to give it to Cujo Goody though, because Cujo Goody been talking about the trap. He was talking about
yeah.
that in Goody Mob.
Yeah.
I was on Soul Food.
Yeah.
But
So-
the sound wasn't the same.
No,
I think
it
he's
wasn't.
talking about the sound.
He's talking about trap music.
Yeah,
I agree
yeah,
totally.
yeah.
We talking about
Them
trap
three-
music.
Yeah, he talking about
The
trap
trap
music.
been around. The trap.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what trap been around.
I'm just
The music haven't been around.
I'm just throwing Cujo.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
you
To
know,
be
You want
honest,
to give a shout out to Cujo.
To be honest,
Shout out to Cujo Goody, man.
big
Yo,
shout out to the Goody Mob.
I think Atlanta actually birthed that name, calling it the trap.
It is. That's Atlanta
that's-
slang.
Yeah, real talk.
That's
Like,
Atlanta
it
slang,
came
man.
out of
Yes,
Atlanta.
sir. That
Yeah,
shit
that's
started
slang.
here.
Yeah.
But to get to where I know you was about to go.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put it out there for the convo. what do y'all think about the possibility of Gucci Mane and Jeezy ending their feud?
I thought about it a little bit, man. I was thinking like, man, these niggas can't never end that beef. Somebody done died. I don't know. I don't really know the really inside. I just know what the street story of it. Supposedly, one of Jeezy's homeboys supposed to went to go rob or shoot Gucci. Gucci ended up killing him, and he ended up self-defending himself and killing the guy.
Yeah.
Now one of Jeezy's friends dead. You tried to kill me. I killed this nigga. How can we ever end this beef? But I thought about it even deeper, and I thought about if they did do that now, that'll show how big of a men they are.
Yep.
That'll show how mature they done became. Oh, if somebody done died, and we still gonna squash this shit, bro.
Yep.
And we still gonna squash that. That'll be something big for everybody, not just for them two. For everybody can benefit from that.
It's for the culture.
Yeah,
It's for the culture.
everybody can benefit from that. Bro.
I agree. I was gonna say the exact same thing you said. So I'm with you.
At first, I was like, this shit can't end.
I didn't see the possibility of it either.
I can't squash no shit with niggas that tried to kill me.
Yeah.
That's a hard.
If Jeezy really tried to do that, I don't know. We don't know if that really happened.
True,
now,
or
but
even if that person could have been even tied with Jeezy.
we don't know. We don't really know.
We don't know. So we
I
can't.
think it'd be dope.
Yeah, but
it'd be hard though.
It was a lot with that. I mean, we all know how it started, especially people that kind of grew up out here in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So it's been going on since the So Icy song, and that was what, like 05?
Yeah, somewhere
So
around.
that was a long time ago. You know, my older child was a baby when that
Where your
shit
chains
started.
and your rings at?
Where your bling at? So that if they can mend fences, man, that is really big on both ends, especially Gucci's. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I would like to see it, but I know how the streets go too. It's just certain days. It's just like
Jesus said they almost they got close to doing it. He said they sat down, they talked and everything, but Gucci got into some legal issues.
Yeah.
Well, they couldn't talk to each other no more. Gucci went to jail and shit, and it kind of ended their little talk what they were having with each other. So maybe it can still happen if they got close. You can come back to it and do it.
Yeah. I would love to see I would love to see it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I would, man. I'd like to see what they both big dogging. You know what I'm saying? All three of them, Tip, Gucci, and Jeezy.
I want to see all three of them on the song together. That should be hard, man.
I said the same thing.
You know what
That
I'm
should
saying?
be hard for the city, man. Like that should have set the city on fire, man.
Yeah, I think they should have did it a long time ago, because they're in different places. They all entrepreneurs now, like really top of the chain where they at. So to be honest, all three of them really don't even need to make music no more.
They don't need to, but it can still be big right now though. It could be big.
True.
Gucci just keeping his face card straight. Like he done put so many people on in this city, it's ridiculous.
And that would make him, and that's why they need to squash the beef with him, because really, as of right now, he more relevant in the trap music game
than
they are right now.
Real talk.
He the one he bringing up young guys, these young niggas that coming up. They respect Gucci way more.
I agree, because his lineage runs way longer.
Yeah.
It runs way longer. It's artists that's coming out right now that's up under Gucci, man. Like that we just probably starting to figure out about. Because he put
never even heard of. You see their name and like, man, who the hell is this? But they signed a 1017.
Bro, yeah. You got artists that ain't even from Atlanta that are big stars that Gucci had something to do with.
Nicki
Minaj, French Montana.
Yep.
Big stars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he played.
Young Thug. I mean, a lot of people Gucci had. Lil Baby.
Yeah.
He had everybody. He had all these folks up under him.
His lineage is long, man. Long.
Yep.
Yeah, Gucci, man. Hey, he it's something about him too, man. Like some people, he attract people. Like because of the way he is, he's so blunt and so real with himself. He attract certain type of people around him that want to just be a part of that.
Yeah.
So
but then he also makes enemies because he tell the truth a lot.
That shit make enemies too. That same shit make enemies.
He be saying shit sometimes that people they really don't favor too much. They don't like the fact that he put that out there. You know what I'm saying? But it's just him being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, you rubbing people the wrong way, but I respect the man for just being real. You know what I'm saying?
True,
like
true.
You can't beat that at the end of the day. Can't beat that.
You know, at some point somebody gotta be bigger men and just come to the table and just be like, man, we through with this shit. Yeah. I ain't trying to kill you. You ain't trying to kill me. We ain't with that shit no more.
Past that by now.
We through with that, man. We all rich. Let's.
To me, it'll be a true testament to time healing wounds. Some people don't believe that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to me, that is a true testament of that. Time has really healed that. You know what I'm saying? They come and they don't got to necessarily be best of friends, but shit, you know.
Yeah, just squash the shit, man.
They cool.
Let the fans know y'all good with each other.
Yeah, they can be in the same confined space without no shit going on.
Cause Atlanta's a small town. It's a big city, but it's small at the same time.
Right.
Especially
You gonna
for
run
that
into
industry.
each other.
Especially for that industry.
Yeah, you gonna see each other.
And I look, honestly, I met all three of those guys at several points. You know what I'm saying in my life, and they all cool as fuck, man. Like, but Gucci's personality is polarizing.
Oh yeah.
Right, but then when you meet him, you like, damn, that nigga cool. He chill. You know what I'm saying? Because the media made him look one type of way. But then when you see all these people that he done put on, man, behind closed doors and shit like that, it's like, man, that nigga cool than a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, man.
But not taking nothing away from Jeezy and Tip. I'm just.
Oh yeah, all them niggas. I fuck with all of them.
Yeah,
Them three of my favorite motherfuckers right there, man.
I like the way they responded to that. You know what I mean? That whole conversation they had. Like, they really handled that conversation. Like, it really was like real solid with what they was talking about. Like, the comments they had for one another. You know what I mean? The way they wordplay on what they said, how Gucci felt and everything. Like I said, I think they handled that shit really good.
Like bosses.
Yeah, you know, like it wasn't no room for nobody to say that they felt the type of way.
Yeah.
You know,
They handled it like bosses,
Yeah,
man.
they handled it properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you right about that.
I mean, all I'm gonna say, I'm gonna throw this out here too. This ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about, but it does. If Gucci and Jeezy could squash their beef, do y'all think 50 and Ja Rule could squash? Just real quick, we ain't gotta stay on it long. It's just something I just thought about. Could you see the possibility of that ever happening?
You know what? The fact that you say that, and they go back to what I was saying in the beginning. If Gucci and Jesus squash they shit, it's gonna make anybody else who beefing look like stupid as hell. You know what I'm saying? What you beefing? If these niggas done went through some shit with each other,
Some
man.
real shit.
Like, and they done squashed this shit. I ain't saying Ja Rule and 50 Cent. I'm talking about other people, other folk like who beefing about whatever they beefing about. Y'all niggas look dumb as hell. These niggas, these two are the really niggas we know, and they done squashed this. You know what they had going on. They done squashed it.
Yeah.
So anybody else who got some shit going on, we don't even want to hear that shit. What y'all beefing about?
I mean, they didn't have some real
About a
street-
female?
I'm
Shut the
saying,
fuck up.
But it wasn't anybody a female with 50.
I know it ain't.
You know what I'm saying? But
I ain't even. That's why I say I ain't talking about them because they shit kind of similar to.
yeah, it's similar.
Gucci
That's why I
and
thought
Jeezy.
about it. That's why I thought about it. I
So-
was like, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, do you think they could do that shit?
I don't know. I think we look
They
at
should too.
I think they should, but I
Yeah.
don't think
I don't
50
think they
want
would.
it. 50 don't want that.
I think we put it on a different pedestal because we from the South, so we
We don't really care about that if they don't
Yeah,
squash
like
it. We don't
being
even care if they don't squash
They
that.
from the North, so we feel like
Yeah,
you
we
know,
don't even give a
like,
damn.
You know what I mean? It's
They
a
can
little
keep beefing the
different.
rest of their damn life. Well, I care.
Probably. I mean, if Snoop Dogg and Suge Knight, man, they rectified their shit. So I'm like, and then I'm seeing the possibility of Jeezy and Gucci, because that's the big one on the West. That Gucci and Jeezy the big one in the South, and then I just threw that out.
Did Diddy and Suge Knight ever reconcile this? Did they ever come together on some shit?
No.
And that'd be some crazy. Now that'd be crazy right there. If Diddy and Suge said they cool with each other.
If it could happen, but it'd just be Suge doing it from prison.
Well, that's what he is. So that's all
he ain't going nowhere.
He ain't getting out of there, bro.
They gave him 28 years, man.
Yeah, he ain't getting out of there.
And he's damn near 50 if he ain't 50. That's a long
Shit,
time.
he got to be probably 60.
No, I don't think he that old.
Well,
He went older than Tupac them.
If he was, maybe by a couple of years. I don't think he was that much older.
Okay.
Not like
Well,
10 years or something.
I don't
28
think that
years
much,
still a
man.
long time.
Yeah,
That's a long
especially
ass
somebody
time.
that age.
Yeah,
Yeah, he ain't getting
That's
out
a
that
long
motherfucker.
time. Yeah.
Well, they say he was up for parole in like he get out when he's 70 something or something
We
like that.
gonna be old when he get out.
Yeah,
If he make it that long.
We gonna be old when he get out. So I don't know, man. I would like to see it, man.
it'll be cool, man.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hey, man. So, hey, this is a question that burns in the community sometimes, man. Like, everybody got different opinions about this. How long do you wait when you dating somebody to make it official? Like, we're a title now. We together. We
Like-
let everybody know.
Like go on how many dates or
Like, how long,
how
like-
physical, whatever it is before you say, all right, I could bring this person
Okay.
on my mama or post this person online or something.
Yeah. How long you wait before you say that this my girl? Like, this my girl. She don't need to be with nobody else. I ain't with nobody else. And we can tell everybody we together.
Yeah.
How long does it take to get to that point?
I'll go ahead and just start it off. It just all depends, right? You can't give it a time, because when you make a plan like that, it don't never really go the way you want it to go. So it just all depends. It depends on the chemistry between you and that person, and that's tricky too, because there's been several times where the chemistry is actually good between you and that person, but they not the kind of person that you need to build something with long term, right?
Or they fake too.
Or they just fake as shit, right? So you have to, I think the time it depends on your ability to recognize red flags, right? Yeah. And how you deal with them. All right, I'm observing this red flag from her. You know what I'm saying? I ask myself, am I gonna go 3 months? Is this some shit I can deal with 3 months from now? Is this some shit I can deal with 6 months from now or a year from now? I base it off of that. You understand what I'm saying? So she said she's got to meet a certain criteria because everybody gives you that representative in the beginning.
At first,
you know what I'm saying? So I sit back and I let her talk and I listen to her. So I wish I could give you a time, but to me it's almost like I just got to fill it out and then see. Okay, she's showing she's worth it. She showed me the good and she's showing me the bad. And this is something I think I can deal with for a while, long-term type of thing. Then I'll make that decision, but I can't give a time frame. I wish I could.
What say you, Chico?
What say you? I like that. Got it from the Cosby. What say you?
What say you, Chico?
I love that.
I'm a slow mover shit. I'm the same way though. Like I move slow as a motherfucker. Like I'm sitting back observing every fucking thing. Like everything. Before I even cross that line, like we can been and got physical for a while.
I was about to say because you take that bag off pretty quick. You said that last episode.
Even that situation, like the bag come off. Well, I don't even get on that subject. Anyway, I take my time with it. So I kind of fall back and kind of look at observe, just like So said, and kind of look at red flags. But I don't even know if I would put a date on it. Like probably a little over a year, probably maybe a year longer before I could be like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? I could make you, maybe let you see my mom or my dad. Even if you meet my mom and my pops, that don't mean it's official yet either.
Yeah. That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, that don't mean it's official. Mean
shit. And even posting this person on my end, that don't mean shit to me either. It's really like how I truly feel about this individual. Right. Like, really like if I'm going to open myself up enough, you know what I mean, to say, okay, I'll take you seriously.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with nobody else. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't really have a time span on it, but it definitely be a while for me because I move slow like a motherfucker when it come down to relationships.
I'm on the same page with y'all, but I got a slightly different perspective a little bit. I think it's different when you are younger and when you get older. Right. Like when we were young, it's easier to, we got time to fuck up. I can either meet a girl today and be dating her, and they could be my girlfriend in like 2 months. It could be my girl when I was 21. You can do that because I can dump your ass too in the next 2 months. Yes, you can. You know what I'm saying? I got time to fuck up like that. Facts. But when you in the age that we got kids involved, we got a lot of things that we got going on in our lives.
It's different.
When you 35 years old, you gotta take your time when you talking about dealing with somebody on a long term basis. Like I'm gonna make you my girl. This shit I can't tell you this shit in a month or 2 or 3, 4 months. It's gonna take a while, a long time. I got a lot of things to think about in this situation. Especially you've been hurt before. Yeah, I've been through things before.
Been married already.
Yeah, I've been through all this stuff before. I ain't trying to go through that again.
And you have more to lose.
Yeah, I ain't trying to go through this stuff again.
You don't want to go through that again.
Yeah. So I got to take my time.
Some people rush into it though.
People do it all the time.
Yeah, some fools rush in.
Yeah, people rush into it. Fools
rush in.
I don't understand it.
I mean,
I ain't
teach his own.
I ain't a repeat offender. I learn from stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, that hurt. Yeah. You don't got to throw me in the stove to know that motherfucker hot. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel the heat coming off of it.
I feel the heat coming off, so I know it's hot. So I agree with what you're saying. You're right. When you're younger, your whole mindset is different. Because that's the mistake that you make when you're young, that you think you got that time. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? That's why when you look back, like, damn, I wish I knew then what I knew now. Yeah. Right? Because I wouldn't have made these decisions. But I don't know, man. I peep the red flags, man, and then I use that as a determinant of whether or not she's even, because like you said, we got kids now and stuff like that. I ain't trying to confuse my kids.
Yeah, you don't want to bring anybody in your children's life.
I ain't trying to confuse myself neither, because if I ain't doing right by me, I damn sure can't do right by them. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of factors that go into it. So I don't know. It
can't be a time limit. I think women try to do that a lot. Women try to put like,
especially when they get in age.
Together. We done been together for this many months or this long, and we ain't went there yet. Why are you going?
But do you think they do that when they feel that you meet their criteria? Because I don't think women do that shit with.
Sometimes they don't know. No, well, I ain't gonna say that.
Well, some of them just like to settle though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna even say that. But sometimes they don't know what they really need. They just been with you for. We been together this long, and they been working.
I don't want to be PC, but some guys do that shit too.
Oh, of course.
Some guys just settle.
They just want to. They just want to lock up a woman
for the sake of being with somebody.
They want to lock somebody down.
Because she fine.
Yeah, because she fine. Right.
I need to lock this down. But she ain't shit.
Right. She ain't shit because beauty's only skin deep.
Yeah. True.
You know what I'm saying? And ugly is to the bone.
Hey, damn.
Hey, it is, bro.
Yep.
That shit is to the bone. So
I think it's a time period though.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just be out here just. Somebody got a different girlfriend every fucking month. Some people do that.
That's not cool.
No,
I mean, they my girl, man. This your girl.
I know, boy,
this your girl, bro. You just had another girl last month.
You just had one. You just brought a critter around me last month.
How this a girl? How this your girl? They my good. They my shawty, right?
It's my old lady, man.
My old lady. Oh, this your old lady. Okay, this your old lady. Okay, then.
This your old lady.
Okay.
Soon to be old.
Then he go back and get back with one he had 6 months ago.
Yeah,
he go get back with that one.
You're circulating the coochie.
I don't know what to say when you
circulating the coochie.
I don't know what to say. You put me in positions like this,
right.
Man. I don't know what to say when you come around.
Yeah, just don't come over here.
I'm gonna fuck you up when you come around me.
Because you gonna say the wrong name.
I'm gonna say the wrong thing. I'm gonna say the wrong shit. Say the wrong thing.
Hey, Patrice. I mean,
Melissa. Maggie.
Whatever.
Which one is this? She look kind of like the other one.
If a nigga come around me with a Maggie, I'm laughing off the rip, bro. Maggie? That's an old ass name, bro.
Hey, man.
That's an old fucking. Hey, this is Margaret.
Maybe it's
Margaret.
Yeah,
her name is Maggie.
That's the real name.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, but Margaret is an old fucking name, bro. Like it's 2020, man. I don't know no damn
like Gladys. Or
no Margaret's my age.
Margarine.
Yeah, Margarine.
Margarine.
Esther.
That's an old ass name too.
Eustace.
Fucking what? Mildred.
Mildred.
I had an auntie Mildred.
Mildred.
Sorry. I'm just saying though, man. Come around with an old ass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking. This is old. It's my old lady.
This is my old lady. This is Eustace.
Right.
Nigga, what?
Look at
Eunice. Get your ass out of here, man.
Her name. This is Eunice. Eunice Chantilly. I got that from the Cosby Show.
She from the Virgin Islands.
Yeah, nah, she from fucking Philly, nigga. She from Philadelphia. Eunice. I don't know, man. I don't know how we got into that. I'm just talking about shit, but I don't. It just all depends, man. I'm much older now. I make better decisions, so
yeah.
And I say to myself, like, I don't know, man, if she's got what I need. You know what I'm saying? Because when we're younger, with us as men, we're taught what we're supposed to do for women. Mm-hmm. But then when you get older, you get more into that mold of what she bringing to the table for me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, can she build with me? You know what I mean? You start asking yourself questions because that self-respect that you have for yourself, it grows more. You know what I mean? As opposed to when you're 21, you get excited because you can make her squirt. Right? Okay. I'm just saying, it's silly shit like that when you're 21. Like, the sex is fun with her.
Yeah. I'm gonna make this my girl. Cause she get good head.
Mm-hmm. Dumb shit.
Yeah. And that thing, no, them over got. She ain't got nothing for herself. She ain't got no car, no money. She ain't got no sense, no common sense.
And you got to handle. You got to deal with all that.
All that.
On a regular basis.
With the head fire.
But you got some fire head though.
But, she got that way for a second. So many of them.
Right, but
you don't even know.
And you don't even know.
You don't even know that there's some good women out there that got everything you want and fire head.
And
you don't even know that when you're 21.
Really bringing that to the table.
You don't even know that there's some good women out there with a good goddamn corporate job. They got fire head too.
At 21.
At 21, you don't know that.
Oh yeah.
At 21, you don't know that.
Yeah,
you think that only fire head come from ratchets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You think that's what you got to deal with.
And that's what you out. You out looking for the chewing.
That's all you doing.
Looking for the chewing.
All I'm doing is looking for the chewing.
All I'm doing is looking for that chewing. Right?
You know what I'm saying?
And you base it off of that shit, insignificant shit. But it's like, okay, cool. What else can you do? Because now you stuck with her and you used to the good head.
Hey, with the silliness,
she can only do but so many tricks. So what else is next? You can't even boil an egg.
Said boil an egg without burning it.
Yeah,
with the silliness that we got going on, man. Y'all want to jump on into the
our segment.
Nigga.
So, for those of you that may be new to us, we have a segment called Nigga News, and I just want to do the disclaimer. Nigga News is just some overall ignorant shit. It has nothing to do with race, creed, or none of that shit. It's just some ignorant ass shit. And today, we're going to talk about an instance in Nigga News, and I'm going to let it be told by the great Chico Suave.
You gonna put it on me?
Well, you know the story.
I guess. Nigga shit, typical. Dude, Let me screw up a little bit. So, dude wound up getting that SBA loan. This dude in Florida, and he took his money and bought him a exotic car.
What kind of way? Lamborghini one.
Lamborghini.
When they bought him a Lamborghini with the SBA loan money.
And the crazy,
How much money on him? How much the loan was he
he
got?
applied.
Motherfuckers finessing that shit nowadays.
He applied for $20+ million, and he was using he was falsifying information. That's what got him caught. So what he was doing was he was trying to play. He was taking advantage of the system, and he got caught. So that's why I'm putting it out there, because it's also a message to those of you who might be trying to take advantage right now. They're gonna catch you.
Pretty much.
For real.
They're gonna fucking catch you, and you gonna have to pay that shit back. So he applied for 20 some odd $1 million, and he got roughly around maybe 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Million?
Yeah. I think he got a specified amount, but then he took that money and he purchased a Lambo with that loot. And they traced his finances and they caught him, and that's how he got locked the fuck up, man.
This motherfucker went and bought a Lambo with the pandemic money.
Yeah. And that's why I thought that would be a good thing to talk about for Nick, because that's some stupid shit, bro.
Yeah.
It is stupid. It's stupid as hell. But if you think about it even deeper, if he really worried about this being a pandemic, maybe that was like one of his bucket lists. That's why we wanted to have a Lamborghini. The world is ending. Let me get a Lamborghini and let me ride out of this motherfucker before everything is over. You know what I'm saying? He did it illegally because he, you know what I'm saying? But
I think he came in with the bad intentions from the jump, because he
so,
falsified documents, and he was like, man, I'm finna ball.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm finna fucking ball. I'm go straight to the dealership and buy me a Lambo.
Anybody with aspirations or desires or motivation to get to a point, like even us, I'm quite sure we desire a certain car at a point in our life and our business, what we got going on. We gonna go purchase
at some point.
that we want
Yeah.
at some point
At
in
some
our
point,
life.
yeah.
And we thinking about that, like you probably at home, like, yo, when we get to this point, I'm gonna go buy this Bentley truck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? X, Y, Z. You ain't saying, hey, y'all, let's go ahead and fuck around on this SBA to go get some bullshit.
Right, because the loan originally was for payroll protection.
Well, it was 2 different loans.
It was 2
Yeah,
different.
it's 2 different ones. They got a paycheck
paycheck
protection plan,
Yeah,
and
that's
then they
what
got
I'm
the economic disaster loan.
And either
they nigga went and bought a Lamb. That a Lamborghini is not up under either one of those.
No.
You don't need a Lamborghini for none of that.
If he bought a Lamborghini, he bought something.
He bought other shit too. That man got jewelry.
Of course.
He didn't spend money on hoes.
He had a bust down AP or some shit to go.
That man that man had been doing all type of shit. He been in the islands, just parlaying, kicking it.
Chilling like a motherfucker.
Like you said though, man, they gonna get caught, man.
They gonna get caught because these folks out here finessing that pandemic unemployment assistance too.
Yeah, you gotta a lot of that stuff too. A lot of people don't read that fine line. When you apply for stuff like that, you actually have to spend that money on certain things in that guideline.
Yep.
And you have to spend it in a certain time period. If not, you know what I mean, it get pulled away from you and you got to pay it back.
And you got to pay it back.
So, you know what I mean, for all the people out there finessing it, man, you can't build nothing solid on dishonesty.
Dishonesty,
so,
shit.
You know what I mean?
If you start,
can't build nothing on shaky ground.
No, you can't nothing. Nah.
And I'll add in with my slogan. You can't. When you got bad intentions, you can't expect God to bless your mess. It don't work that way.
What you putting out is gonna come back. So.
Yeah.
For real.
You
When they came back on him, his ass in jail now.
You
It
had
came
foul
back.
shit.
You had foul intentions and it came back.
The same people that getting all that money, they're gonna get a fucking tax thing probably a few years from now, about 3 times as much as what they probably took out. They gotta pay back, and they want their money right now.
For real. Ain't no installment.
No.
I need it all.
And to you essential workers,
Luxury tax.
hold on, y'all time coming too. Because one day they're gonna have a commercial on TV.
They say if you were working during COVID-19,
And they gonna get paid like a motherfucker.
Call this law firm.
Mesothelioma commercial.
Yeah.
Call 1-800.
1-800 get paid.
Yeah.
Yo,
Some shit like that. It's on.
my homeboy sent me a meme yesterday. A shot that Drew. It had like a screenshot. It was like essential workers, and they had Pookie from New Jack City. And
Yeah.
it said motherfuckers getting
itching and shit.
Motherfuckers getting unemployment. Had motherfuckers dressed up like Nino Brown.
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Nigga
Unemployed.
balling like shit.
Nigga unemployed. Goddamn. Nigga got 4 finger rings and shit.
Dope as fuck.
Motherfucker that going to work every day looking ashy lips.
This is bigger than Nino Brown. This is big business.
It's American Dream.
It's American dream.
Yes, sir.
We standing in line waiting on turkeys and shit.
That's
And
it.
that nigga giving them out because he got all the
Because
money.
he got all the bread, bro.
That's the American dream.
Pookie, the essential worker.
I'm borrowing money
from the unemployed.
I gotta borrow money from a nigga who ain't got no job.
Right.
That bullshit.
That's some bullshit. This shit done turned around, man.
Shit crazy as hell.
I'm telling you.
But them whole goddamn 30. You know, I know you got it.
I know you got it.
For real.
Goddamn. I'm tired of your goddamn man.
Nigga getting unemployment and loans and grants and all type of shit. Boy,
they just doing it.
They doing their thing, man.
This scammer dream. This is a scammer's dream, boy. The scammer leaving it up right now.
Right, they getting it.
Facts.
But for the ones who are taking advantage, you will get traced.
Oh yeah, of course. All that shit coming back.
You will get traced, man.
Put that shit in somebody's name.
Because you know they ain't
Not
gonna
even
just,
that, bro.
you know they ain't
I
just
know
gonna give out.
I know
They ain't gonna just give out
bullshit.
everything like that without.
They tracking that shit, bro.
Man, come on, you know it.
They
man.
tracking it.
They know what's going on. We they dumb, but they ain't dumb.
Yeah, they tracking that shit, man. Y'all put some money away. Cause rainy days gonna come.
Yeah, man.
Put some money away.
Episode 20, man.
Episode 20, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Y'all want to tell the people? You know what I'm saying?
Not yet.
We ain't gonna tell nobody now.
Come on,
Let's surprise them, man.
tell them what? Oh, I'm lost now.
The element of surprise, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I thought we were gonna go ahead and let the viewers know why they ain't gonna hear from us for the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
This the last episode of the season, man.
Yeah,
Season last one.
At least that.
We're gonna end the season. We're gonna end the season right
season,
here.
y'all.
20 episode, we did it. We came a long way within this thing, man.
Yeah, we hit
y'all
a
watched the
milestone.
grow. Y'all watched the grow a lot, man. In season 2, even more growing.
Yeah, y'all
Even more.
again.
Now
Again.
that's what I don't want to tell them.
Oh, see.
We ain't telling them nothing. We ain't what I told them.
Okay. I just
told them
don't want them to know what they got coming this store.
I ain't told them that. They don't know.
They got greatness coming in store.
They know what they got.
In
They
another-
already know what they
another
got
2
coming.
more weeks or so.
They all know what they got coming.
You know, y'all just don't forget about us. Y'all stay tuned in to what we got going on. More inspiring things coming your way. More exciting topics.
Yeah.
Gonna be coming your way. Bigger and better things coming the next season.
You know what I'm
coming
saying?
around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got to keep y'all kind of anticipated for the greatness that's getting ready to come back for y'all ass.
That's it, man. For y'all ass.
On your ass.
Oh yes.
We're gonna be on your ass again.
Boss.
No, I'm talking like
We never.
Yo.
I'm talking like a pit bull on your ass.
Right,
I ain't
I got
talking on
you.
your ass
got you.
like Twin them. I ain't talking about that.
Not
Yeah,
Brokeback
yeah,
Mountain.
yeah,
I'm talking about on your ass. I ain't talking about Brokeback Mountain on your ass.
No 2 snaps
I'm
in the
talking about on
circle.
your ass like a rock wall.
Hated it.
Hated it, yeah. 2 snaps in the circle, nigga.
Nah, we ain't talking about that.
Hallelujah. That skit was funny as shit on Living Color, man. Yeah, but we gonna go ahead and sign off, man. On behalf of No Pressure, 33rd and the 3rd podcast, man. We really appreciate y'all, man. All the listeners, man. All the people who are viewing on YouTube. Please click subscribe. Check us out, man. We have a lot of content, man. Support your local content creators, which is us. Where else can they find us, fellas?
Hey man, we on Instagram, No Pressure 33.3. Twitter, same thing. No Pressure 33.3.
Yeah, man. And then also for our podcast, we are also on Spotify. We're on Anchor. We're on Google Podcasts. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on so many others. I'm trying to work some things out to get some more platforms too. So we keep growing, y'all. We keep growing, man. We're trying to get bigger and better. We want to expand, you know, because we're using our voices, you know, to help people, man. Because we talk about some real shit, man.
Oh yeah, we
We
keeping
getting
it
out
real.
to the masses, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's going to help us to keep growth, because our intention is we really trying to do things to kind of like help people, you know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of what we building, fellas. I am, man. And it gets better and better every week, man.
Yep.
Anything y'all want to say before we sign out, man?
Nah, man, I said it already, man. Zay King, man. 33 and the 3rd.
Yeah, Chico Suave.
All right. Boy King Sos, we gone.
Mo, that's the one.